Well, I was the one who showed you the sky, but you brought it down to my thighs. Sadly believed every word I didn't mean about loving darkness. And there it is now, he enters the room. It cuts like a fish.
There's a song called Easy to Love by the Jezebels. It's a shit too. That's my part right here. To get to love. Two blacks. Two blacks. I should do it like this. Two blacks. Welcome to Two Blacks.
Two blacks.
Get your hand out of my pocket.
Oh, God.
Shit.
Being robbed.
That was a flashback. I'm sorry.
There are
From an old dice game I had.
Oh, never end well. Never end well.
Not on the block, they don't.
We are chocked once again, chocked full of white.
White people.
Yeah, all
Lovely white people.
Yeah.
All of which I love, by the way.
Their credit scores are nice.
They can buy stuff like boats and yachts and shit.
Their linens are soft.
400 thread count.
Yeah, I usually get up to about 6.
Yeah.
A 6 thread count.
I'll usually hover around 11 or 10.
Yeah. I sleep on a lot of wicker.
Yeah.
If we're gonna be honest.
That's why, yeah. A lot of cardboard for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Master said board wasn't good enough, so he gave me some card.
Oh.
Yeah. It was rough.
I think you know what cardboard's made of.
Yeah, well, that might be true.
Yeah.
But anyway, all the way from Philly.
Uh-oh. Watch out now.
All the way
Watch out
from
now.
Philly.
Here's where the trouble starts. You got to finish the introduction. You can't just say all the way from Philly.
All the way from
Everybody's
Philly.
just wondering.
All the way from Philly. Silence.
My boy. My road dog. My big dog.
Wow.
Eric goes there. What's up, man?
What's happening? What's popping?
Nothing but ass, man.
Urban.
I watch it too. Urban.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That expression would have been good in
Also-
like 96. Just keeping it old school.
That expression has a little Africa pendant, a multicolored Africa pendant.
He hails all the way from the financial district of Los Angeles, California.
Ooh.
The one, the only Matt.
It's great to be here.
What's up? He's simply known as Matt. He's
Right.
an artist. He might have funded a few men in college, but
He's one half of Mather
one half of Miller. That's true.
Wow.
or hat.
That's a fancy new glove set that's coming out this year, by the way.
The Mather
Copyrighted,
glove set.
Yes.
Yeah,
Trademark.
there you go. Yeah.
Those sound like good gloves to kill a white lady in.
Leather?
Yeah.
He
OJ
wore a pair of leathers.
Yeah, he had on his leathers, Your Honor. I can describe them.
And then, always with us, Stacy.
Good evening.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
No one can see how mannered.
Priceless.
This is a lean in and a grab of the mic that could not have been more robotic.
Perfect diction. Perfect.
I will record this podcast once I learn how to laugh.
Yeah. And my main man, Chauncey, always in the house. Always in the house. I said that like he was a guest. The nigga's every week.
Yeah,
I can't get rid of him.
I'm always around.
Now that we all know each other, I got to start the show off on a serious note. This is a real public service announcement. Okay, black people,
We exist.
you gotta start tipping. Okay.
Oh yeah.
People work hard. Yeah, waitresses, drivers, cab drivers, shuttle bus drivers.
They work hard for the money.
Black
Dare I say
people.
it? So hard for it, honey.
You gotta start tipping. It's no reason that people should dread seeing you coming because they know you ain't gonna tip. A pizza delivery guy need a tip. Come on now.
But there are legendary black people who don't tip like that. Like they ruin the curb. Scottie Pippen. of the classic
you dare talk
90s
about a
era
basketball
Chicago
guy.
Bulls. Yeah, but he didn't tip. I think he didn't tip just because the nickname rhymed so well.
Yeah, no.
They called him No Tippin' Pippin.
No, I don't think they did that.
Yeah, and he
I don't
had
think
to.
they did it.
At
I
some
won't
point-
believe it. I won't believe
At
it.
some point, you're cursed into not tipping. Well, he really wants to.
I
But,
won't believe it.
He's pulling the money out at the table, and his wife's like, no. I won't date a failure.
He's encouraged not to tip.
Yeah.
That's
I think so.
ridiculous.
I actually recently decided not to tip as much.
Yeah.
What the hell wrong with you?
Well, I was out to dinner the other night and I had really crappy service.
Oh,
And-
well then you don't tip them as much.
Yeah, because I was thinking, I always tip like 20% whether the service is good or bad.
Oh hell no.
And what I should do is tip like,
You
very
need to
little.
go to black school.
Yeah, I need to start saving my money.
It's also located on Black Street. But
It's,
not,
it's at the
not
corner of Black Street and Illegitimate Child.
No. Thoughts and opinions of Chauncey is his of his own.
Also true.
Wow, throwing out the disclaimer
to do
this
that.
early in the
That's right.
show.
That's right.
Oh, my goodness.
Every week.
Illegitimate child is ridiculous.
Yeah.
But talk to us about your trip here this time, sir.
I'll tell you what,
Okay.
Arthur, it's always a pleasure to fly to friendly skies,
There we go.
except when there's 67-mile-an-hour winds as you're landing in Las Vegas, Nevada. High wind advisories. There's more red on the screen as you sit in the lounge waiting for your boarding, number to
Yeah.
be called. And we bounced, we jiggled, we wanted to yak on the plane, and we just had to hold
Bounced
it in
and
and get to
jiggled.
Vegas because of fun awaits in this city at all times.
That's right.
So
all
young,
we got.
old, we landed and we made it, so we're here.
It's a young,
But it was
old-
not the most enjoyable flight in the history of our lives.
No.
Not at all.
Wasn't
Yeah,
it like a
until they
fun
got
roller
home.
coaster ride though?
Well, it was, except for there's no tracks. See, with roller coasters, you're going to stay on the tracks.
The safety of tracks.
You
That
got
safety.
pretty significant mountains right underneath you, and if you bounce a little too much, you worry about that. So yeah, it wasn't quite like a roller coaster. The adventurous side, even for the kids, wasn't too good. They were crying. Flight attendants were trying to calm people down by giving them hot towels, washcloths.
The pilot's got a decision, though, if you're right near some mountains, because you might as well steer the plane into it.
That's
Because
it.
you're not going to survive a crash on the ground, so you might as well just end it early.
No, I'm not going to do that.
We had a pilot too that was so concerned about people getting in their seats when that little bing
Yeah.
fasten safety belt sign, he
Yeah.
came on after the bing. Now we get what the bing means. If you've flown more than once, you understand the bing.
Right.
And he said, "Fasten seatbelts, sir. Fasten seatbelts now." Just like that.
Serious.
Flight attendants, take your seats. Every single time. Now, when you have a bumpy flight,
Right.
and you hear this more than 30 times at night when you're trying to sleep or watch the movie or in-flight
Yeah.
entertainment, it kind of ticks you off.
Well, he's on his second write-up.
Yeah.
Yes, he is disciplinary.
on
He's got
thin
some.
ice.
He's got some air rage.
By
You
the-
don't tell me how to fly my plane.
By the way, I should mention that this is indeed the first broadcast from the brand new Seaberry Love Lounge. Yours truly. Brand new place. So if
Doesn't
you get a
get
little
any
reverb, it's because I ain't got nothing on my walls yet because I'm broke. And I haven't
It's
been able
bouncing
to.
off of nothing.
I haven't been able to break into Walker Furniture and steal some wall pieces yet. But don't worry about it. I got it. Next week it'll be better.
I bet they got insurance for that. Oh, Harvey, someone got the wall pieces again. Put in a call to Matt Lyon.
So Matt, what's happening with you, man?
Oh, not much. Eric actually has a good story about tipping.
Oh, does
We
it?
need to
Oh,
double
wow.
back.
Black
Service.
We
people
need to go
tip.
back.
The service.
Tip.
Now, Stacy, you're right, and Matt points it out. I don't know if you can top this, Stacy, but we were visiting an establishment, which shall remain nameless for copyright infringement reasons or whatever it may be in the podcast world.
Caesar's
Walgreens.
Entertainment.
It was.
He loves the tip his
Or
pharmacist.
maybe not.
The cat's out of the bag there, folks.
We had, unfortunately, some of the worst service. The
Oh.
server looked like Kim Kardashian. No.
Oh,
And
So he had some of the
that
best
was
service,
she
too.
had the attitude of Kim Kardashian, unfortunately, and she was not concerned. But they brought out the food. It was time for the food. We hadn't seen or heard from her. We thought she was on an elongated smoke break. But she came back.
Elongated.
Elongated.
Yeah.
She came back along with the runner. like almost simultaneously. This nice Latin gentleman, real super nice.
Juan?
And it was not Juan.
It was Juan.
He had a fun name.
What-
Like
Chauncey.
Nici or something. Maybe
Nisasi?
Nico?
It was not Nico. Nico, no. There's too many Nicos in Carmine's
Nico
at home.
Bellic.
No. I know the difference, but I couldn't read it fast
I'm
enough. 'cause
here
this
to
guy-
serve you. Also, give me your car.
Now give him that. And Mother Russia shirt, where's you?
Oh.
So the
But go ahead.
runner comes out with the food, starts delivering each dish, and has like a little spatter disagreement with the server, with Kim Kardashian, because I don't know her real name, so we'll call her Kim for short.
There you go.
And one plate is delivered to a table with 3 dinners, and the other 2 are sitting there on the tray on that nice little stand right next to it, and both the server and the runner left at the same time. So we were forced to self-serve right there in a pretty nice establishment on the Las Vegas Strip. It
Oh.
was not cool. So I decided to go up and ask for the manager. I got serious.
Right.
And this guy, I'll tell you what, he handled his stuff professionally, and we ended up getting a comp meal on the Las Vegas Strip.
Oh, nice.
That would have been a pretty sizable check. So we
Usually.
made out. I'll tell you what, I recommend him highly. I recommend his establishment because he cares.
Well,
about
then you
the
got to
customer.
tell us which establishment it was. I mean, plenty of local people
Okay.
listen to the show.
Arby's.
Okay, this is
Arby's.
This is Toby Keith's restaurant.
Toby Keith.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
I've been there exactly once.
Did you
Really?
Did you have
The
Kim?
end. I did not have, I don't know if she
I'll
was
tell you what, I'll
alive
be
at that
going up
point.
there to try to see what the hell this is. I hope she had ass like Kim, too.
I wasn't looking.
You know what
I
angers
could only
me?
see the fake fronts. I expected her to open her mouth and either have gaps or platinum fronts on, but it wasn't happening. Either one.
You know, what angers me and both gets me extremely hard is that Kim Kardashian got a big-ass booty and big titties.
Yeah.
How is she so fortunate?
Why does she keep falling for these guys?
I don't know. She needs to
Why?
What
fall
do you
for me,
mean?
though.
What do you mean, like giant black athletes?
Well, no.
The same reason-
There's a
the
big
same reason
difference
all
between,
women-
between losers that make significantly less money than her empire's worth.
Right.
And go ahead.
Oh no, I'm saying these are athletes. A guy like Reggie Bush, who is probably like 70% penis. He's like 70. It's like 70-30 penis muscle, where the rest of him is muscle.
How are you going to explain Chris Humphries then?
Chris?
I'll give you
he's
Reggie
still
Bush.
he's still an athlete though, and Chris Humphries seemed pliable. He seemed like
That's
she
a good
could-
word to use.
Like she
Athlete,
could just,
not, but pliable, yes.
I think she could just tell him whatever, and he'd just be like, okay.
He's trying to get a boatload of money from her right now.
He needs bolts in his neck. Chris Humphries is the whitest Frankenstein monster I've ever seen. Chris Humphries just looks like if Blake Griffin had like his charisma removed. Just went in with a needle and drew out all his charisma. Oh,
You
there
know, Kim Kardashian can smother me in a day. Just to bring y'all back to reality.
With a pillow or tits?
Titties and ass. Oh, wouldn't that be great if she stood on my face? Man, that'd be lovely.
I
would
haven't
be
had
lovely.
that particular thought.
That would be lovely. I'd be like, oh yeah, that's worth the price of admission right
What
there.
if she's not into it though? Like, what if she?
Well, she don't gotta be into it. Just sit there.
So you would just if she's like twittering all day long, she's tweeting while
That's
she's
right.
sitting there. And
She's
she's
going to
not,
tweet on his face.
She couldn't be calmer about
Wow.
it.
That is
Just
yeah,
sitting there.
just put the ass right on my face.
So you don't even like. Or you could get a Kim Kardashian like sex mold.
No.
Believe me, I feel like
No.
we're only a decade out.
No. I
Right
want the
now.
real deal.
Yeah, but what does it mean if you don't care what she's doing?
Because the booty meat satisfies me.
Well, they're getting more advanced artificial booty meat every day.
No.
They're cloning it on
Listen, I'll
farms.
tell you what, this is what we'll do. She'll go to a restaurant, I'll remove the seat and replace my face there, and then she can lift her skirt up and sit down and enjoy her food while I enjoy myself.
How much do you tip then?
That would be a pretty significant tip.
Arthur has always tipped in semen.
That's right.
He's always
That's right, I know.
leaves it. And
Endless
know.
supply of tipping from Arthur.
I deliver a couple of cups. Cupfuls.
Remember, he always has a sign that says, "Please do not touch after tipping."
That's right. Many a third world country has little juniors from me. Well, they wanted American babies. What can we say? I was just trying to fulfill my quota.
Speaking of babies, I don't really follow the show, but do people know who Snooki's baby dad is?
No, who is it?
I don't know. I'm just wondering.
That was a legitimate question.
I was
Throw it
really
out there, Stacey.
asking.
Throw it out. I don't know if she knows. Does she know?
I
Let's
don't
find
know.
out.
I bet she pretty tight too.
What? Where?
She's short.
Where?
She's short. Short
her
girls are
That's
tight.
no. Yeah, even a short girl can get destroyed down there. A short girl. I mean, wear and tear is wear and tear. I don't care how short you are. There's a slutty mouse running around with a giant vagina.
Do you know mice to be?
A mouse in
slutty?
clear heels running around.
Do you know?
Do I know? I don't know.
Oh, well. I don't know why I just jumped into that voice there. You know, sometimes these things take over me.
Is that your seductive voice?
That is my seductive voice.
You got to throw it out a seductive voice.
Yeah, seductive voice.
That's not the one you use with me.
Wow.
Danny!
Oh, you call him Danny? Is that how you feel about
These
him?
things happen, and what can I tell you?
Danny.
But
It's all right.
coming up pretty soon, he'll be adding a nice photography studio in here. And it's going to come with video lights. So I can do my own Fox and Friends broadcast from my house. I'm going to call in and ask to be a guest on there.
I want to see this set up.
I am going to talk as I support, like I support Rick Santorum, but slowly keep plugging Obama in the middle. Be like,
I feel like that's what Rick Santorum's going to do.
Yeah.
That's going to be his last ditch effort to get elected.
Why,
Oh,
you know-
that's not that bad, right?
he might be turning that way. He's starting to say that the economy issue is not an issue anymore for the GOP candidates. So he already turning coat.
You've got to. Somebody's got to say something different. They've all got the same talking points. They all got the same ideas, and no one's trying anything new. No one's saying anything that we haven't heard 1,000 times.
That's right.
Obama bad, unemployment bad.
Will the Hulk show up and go?
I really wish that Gwyneth Paltrow vehicle, Country Strong, was about the Incredible Hulk being elected president and having to do a State of the Union address. Country Strong.
That's the whole movie, by the way.
Yeah.
There's nothing
The
happens
end.
in between. Nothing happens before. There's no doubt that the country's strong.
I'm gonna work in a love triangle with
okay.
with Julianne Moore and Tom Sizemore.
Oh, that Julianne Moore. That's
Watch
another
out
one.
now.
Over 40. Come get it.
Redheaded too.
I'd serve you all night, baby.
You can't go wrong
That's right.
with a redhead.
I'd
I've
eat-
literally seen no unattractive redheaded people.
Uh,
Well, the women, the
What?
men folk are.
yeah, well,
the men folk are.
yeah, yeah, that's different. That's different.
Just no sunlight. As a freckled faced black man, notoriously the most rare of black men.
There you go.
And by the way, Morgan Freeman doesn't count. Those are liver spots.
His face.
Well, I can tell you, freckles on a guy is just the worst. It is the worst. Freckles on a girl is like light and fun.
Yeah, see, because you don't find it sexy on a man, you just go ahead and dismiss him.
There are guys that are sexy that I will admit women would find attractive, and me on a cold night. But
You can
But-
warm them up.
yeah, but
They
there's
say, pull up to my bumper, Chauncey. Warm me up.
oh.
Give you a little bit of
Is that
petra
the best
there.
line you got? Pull up to my bumper. Pull up now.
Probably not, but that's the one that came out.
Well, you pull up in my bumper.
Oh.
That is where that's
Insertion.
That was when the night gets interesting, I think.
Listen, we can break a whole new mode on this show. I don't think nobody's doing insertion on this show.
Was doing full on insertion.
That's right.
Howard Stern cracked that. Cracked that about 3
No,
decades
no,
ago.
he's always been under those rules. He can do everything else but insertion.
No insertion.
Nope. That's
Not
it.
even
No,
a
you can't do it.
kielbasa?
You can't
won't
do
even-
it. Can't do it. I'll tell you what.
What if you just tell people it's not inserted, but secretly, like, you know, they can't see.
He won't do
You
it.
just know.
He won't do it. I'm like,
He's
look,
going
I'll
on the
do
honor
it.
system.
I'm gonna get a Sibian in here.
Oh.
Oh, Stacey, would you ride the Sibian for us? Come on, ride this.
The end. Just a sly laugh.
Ride the Simeon voice.
Drift
They say,
away.
ride it, jump on it, feel it.
You got to bust
Right.
out pony.
Don't you want to try it?
with Stacey.
What the hell I'm gonna do on the Simeon? It'll jiggle my nuts pretty well.
Man, that will.
That might hurt though. I got sensitive boys.
Your semen will be like tapioca. Oh,
Probably drizzled out. It look like one of those ice cream machines where you push the thing
oh,
down.
soft serve.
When it hasn't been cleaned, when it's
soft
defrosted.
Yeah.
Oh,
the-
my
But
God.
that's the 2 girls 1 cup thing where it came out like full on soft serve. Like, oh well.
Then
Endless
I'll just,
supply.
and then at the
What's
end
your
I
diet?
just slide right off the side of it because I got no more muscle.
Oh, that-
Everything is gone limp.
That's an
The
image.
milk's gone bad.
Oh, it's an image that I can only describe as disturbing. That is,
Listen, she the one brought it up. I just
where your
said,
legs have like locked up, and you like, there's a little sweat stain where you slipped off.
That's
Oh.
right. The Simeon will be covered in black. It'll be black topped.
Your toes have completely curled. Oh.
It'll be black topped.
How come there's not a gay porn called Black Tops?
You
That's
know,
about like a basketball team, like an underdog basketball team of black men.
And how they get ahead.
Black tops on the black top.
there you go.
Yeah.
How they get ahead.
How they get several heads.
That's right.
That's right.
Sometimes all at once.
Oh, boy.
I always wanted a double blowjob. I have.
From, wait,
It could
2
be
women
from 2 women.
or you?
or what else?
It could be 2 women. It could be 2 dudes. It could be you and another dude and 1 woman.
How would I be? So
Chauncey's
then I would
giving
have
this
to
some
help
thought.
out on my own.
How you could what? Huh?
I would have to be helping out on my own.
You wouldn't have to be helping out on your own because the woman would open up her mouth
Instructional podcast.
as is proper blowjob procedure.
Look at this point. Well, I don't know if I could do 2 guys.
Are you?
This point.
At this point,
There was a time back in the day when you wore a younger man's clothes.
when I was on county lockdown.
Oh.
Yeah, well, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive in the
Yeah,
joint.
that's right. You know, I had
What
to
was
stay
your
alive.
what
I
was
had to
your
get-
what was your jail nickname?
I had to
gotta know.
get 2 soups. Huh?
What was your jail
My
nickname?
jail
Strawberry
nickname.
shortcake.
Sweet
No,
Wasn't it like T-Rex?
that's right. There it is. There it is.
The ultimate compliment.
There it is. Yeah, yeah, it's T-Rex. Yeah, because my nuts they hang tight to the body, so it look like I barely got nuts.
Is that
But
a
you know the
classic
body,
T-Rex?
the dick hang. You know the dick meat is significant.
Significant.
Yeah, yeah.
So look at you had a tail in
It's
the front.
prominent as you might say.
What is that T-Rex's tail in the front? oh.
Prominent. Yeah. Yeah. Is that somebody realizing what it is?
Yeah.
Idiot.
Oh, that's just a big black dude. Be careful, their vision's based on movement.
That's right. If you don't move, he can't see you. Oh, close that vagina. Oh, he smelled it.
What? Oh, you had a little bit there going.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
had a lot
it
of moving
developed.
parts
It
in
devel-
there.
It developed. See, it developed over time.
Oh.
Hey, that's how you grow things. You know, you develop it.
Mom's not proud
Then he
of
got.
you. Mom is in no way proud of you.
Then he got developed.
She lies to you and says it.
He was.
You're on the phone with her. Yeah, baby, I'm just glad you're happy. No, she's not.
You speaking for my mother?
Yeah,
You speaking on my mother's behalf?
Yeah.
My mama's not proud of me, huh?
No, I
Well,
can't.
what about your mother?
She's not proud of you either.
Yeah. She told me that. She told me that in our last session.
Oh,
I said,
racquetball?
no, we were doing cock and ball torture.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
she does like to have her cock and balls tortured.
Well, you.
So lady likes what she likes. I'm not here to judge.
That's right. I mean, no judgment.
Yeah.
But speaking of no judgment, let's get back to one of my. You were gonna say? Let's get back to one of my hot issues. Okay, we gotta let these gays get married. Okay, they're knocking on my door. every day looking to get married. I can't marry him.
Right. I was gonna say, are they couples or are they single gay men?
They're
Hoping.
proposals.
Yeah.
That's what they are. And he feels
Gays
left out.
Oh.
have got to get married. Okay. And we need to stop persecuting gay people too. These kids are killing themselves, and we gotta stop it. It's ridiculous.
It does get better, I guess.
For 14-year-old kids to kill themselves because idiots around them, adults, by the way, who they supposed to love and trust, are the same people throwing the stones at them while they get their little bastard kids to throw the stones at them too.
Have you met most 14-year-olds, though?
I have.
Gay or straight, I really want to hit them with stuff. I really just want to knock them clean out.
I have met many of 14-year-olds that do need a good punch to the throat.
At least the straight ones are quiet.
That's right.
Oh.
That is not right. I'll strike that from the record. The straight ones are the worst ones.
They really are. There's
What-
so much anger.
What I don't get is why are people that are straight concerned with people being gay? Like, why would it matter to them at all? Like,
'Cause what if
who
you
cares?
catch it?
Like, who cares who's screwing who?
What if
As
you
long as
catch it?
you know, if you don't want to be gay, then don't be gay.
But I don't want to catch. I don't want
You
to.
can
No, but no. See, now here's where you guys are wrong. Okay, and by you guys I mean right-thinking people. Here's where you guys are wrong. You could be near a gay man, right? Here's what happens when you're near a gay man. You start seeing his life and how good it is. The product that he puts in his hair, the pep in his step, the cadence,
steppers.
the cadence in his voice that only a healthy dollop of semen can provide. And you want that.
Dollop of semen.
A little dollop will do you. And you can't help but need that in your life. Okay? And that's how they sway you. They lead by example. Yeah.
Has anyone ever met a gay person that said that they became gay when they were like 27 years old and they like came across another gay person and they
wait a minute now. Plenty of adults have chosen on their own will
No.
to date the same sex.
The chosen.
Women do it all the time.
But
Are
if
they
you ask them, they've been gay since they were kids.
Well, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I
Like
was
nobody
wrong right
nobody becomes gay in their late 20s.
there. That's right. You don't be just straight and then go, oh, I'm gay too.
Yeah. You don't just
Well-
wake up and say like, "You know what? I think I'm going to be gay."
Allow me to produce.
And I'm going to have an omelet. It's going to be a busy day.
Allow me to produce / direct for a moment here. This whole time doing the show, you guys have been hearing like an under hum in the show. It's because I am that much of an idiot that the AC is still running. So, Stacey, if you would do me a favor and turn that switch to off, so all this background noise can fade out.
We'll remove
And then
this.
we'll be burning up.
Well, hey, you got to buy. Hey, it's a price.
We'll remove that in post.
It's a new studio. We got to cut
That's
some slack.
right.
Cut some slack to the producer, director,
Yeah.
and all around Pam.
All around PAMP. PAMP
PAMP.
stands for pampering, armless men.
We're having some technical issues with the AC. It might have to.
We got a lot of stuff happening here that aren't hey, look, the AC's it's on the fritz. Archer's a little mad about it. I'm pretty calm. I'm pretty
You're
nonplussed.
indifferent.
Yeah, I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered.
You're in the zone.
I've got layers of blubber on me to protect me from the elements, so I'm not really worried.
Never any discombobulation with you. ever.
No. Well, I'm a professional.
That's it.
This is what I do. All right, I talk I'm not paid, but I talk for a living. I do. If I don't say that I want food, people won't give it to me. So I do. I literally talk for a living, and I can't be faded, as the young kids say. I think that means inconvenienced. It may mean getting drunk or fighting.
Or have a double meeting.
I have no. Well, I'm a big fan of single entendres, like sex me now.
Apparently, I can't get the fucking thing to go off. So, this show we'll have to deal with it, and then next show it'll be better. I apologize to the audience, to the listening.
We'll cut this whole part out. Cut the part out where we talked about it.
Yeah.
Cut this part out too. All
Actually
gone.
intentional that it was left on.
Yeah, that's what it was.
So
Not a problem.
We ran out of ideas. And we were sweating right before the mics went up. And what if we leave the air on?
oh, you gotta love the way your mama talks.
Oh.
Now,
Oh.
I've been watching some things on Hulu, and one of the things I've been watching lately is the history of the Undertaker.
Is this
Part
really what
one.
Hulu is for?
And and now I'm in the middle of part 2.
Yeah.
The Undertaker, a young redhead, like he's so ginger, like you don't know until he start dyeing his hair black.
Yeah.
He was like,
Well,
different.
for those who are not wrestling savvy,
Everybody's wrestling savvy.
Not everyone is
Yeah, they
wrestling
are.
savvy. The Undertaker is a gentleman whose original backstory was he's a wrestler in the WWE, and his original backstory is that he is from hell. He comes up from hell periodically to wrestle. And then goes back to the underworld and works in a tire repair shop or something. I have no idea what he does in hell.
Eric happens to be a huge wrestling fan.
Oh, you don't know how much of a wrestling fan I am. I know nothing about
He,
it.
Of 1
Yeah.
to
he
10.
enjoys
Yes.
he enjoys many a matches.
Many a matches.
I never miss one ever.
Many a match.
He enjoys,
I'm sorry, many a match. How about that? Many a match.
he enjoys tennis. Many a matches.
Tennis, racquetball.
But
How come there's no tennis-based wrestlers? The racket.
Somebody's gonna be
'Cause
listening and
nobody's
stealing this.
cheered for him.
You better slap that TM right on this.
Yeah, that's happening. I've mailed that to myself already.
nobody's rooting for the
What
racket.
if it's a diva? Where's the racket and she dresses like Serena Williams all the time?
Let's hope she got titties. That would be cool.
Serena
The
Wi-
rack.
I
Dress
bet,
like Serena, she better.
I bet Serena Williams' tits are muscular. I bet when
tell
you
you
squeeze
what.
them, it squeezes right back.
Oh.
When your hand just sort of puffs out like you grabbed a heart. Oh,
Better
what
than
have
a
I-
stress ball.
What have I done?
Oh,
Oh,
stretch ball. She
yeah,
got fat ass on it too.
yeah.
I like to stand. You know what? I like to get on my knees right and be in between both of them and just have them whack me in the face with their asses.
Venus and Serena?
Yeah, Venus and Serena, just
Not Venus.
do the bump, but it's my
What?
face in the middle that they bump it.
What's it like to
You'd
clearly?
be knocked unconscious after
Yeah.
2 seconds. They have
I even like to
ass.
put baby oil all over my face so it'll slide in between
Oh.
the cracks and crevices.
What's it like to clearly be the ugly one, by the way? What is Venus Williams' life like when she is clearly the ugly one?
Well, I don't know, because Serena didn't come around till a little while.
I don't know. She's,
It wasn't until recently. Well, recently. It was not recent. Like 6 years ago, I was like, oh.
you want to talk about like a hot lady dating a loser? Talk about Serena Williams. She dated Brett Ratner, like the guy who directed the Rush Hour movies and that last the X-Men 3. Like that's the guy that she
Maybe
dated.
she was trying for a budding career in film.
Maybe.
Maybe when tennis was, going south. She was hurt,
Yeah.
right?
She did
Dated.
get hurt.
She was
man.
hurt.
She was a backup
Date a
plan.
loser. Why
She
not?
didn't.
It was during her rehab that she saw Rush Hour. Said that this director is the man of my dreams.
There you go.
Natural. It's either this or selling weed. So
Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker really spoke to
That
her.
is outrageous.
wouldn't that be great if you saw her on the street selling dime bags? Or whatever?
No, it would not be great.
I got my weed from Serena Williams, y'all.
She would never have to.
It's not even good. You know she's not even selling good weed.
She should never have to.
You're buying
resort to
based
that.
on the name.
So many people would pay her a ridiculous amount of money to teach their kids how to play tennis. Oh, she could support a weed habit with that though.
And that's
Medical
That's true.
medical marijuana money.
She is up to 7 plants a day. I don't know how weed is doing.
Yeah, man, me neither.
I don't know.
I'm like, once you take it off the plant, how you get it into that little ashy substance?
I think they put it in like a food processor.
I I'm sure that's not how that works.
Blend-o-matic.
Yeah, one of those things that processes the food and then it like filters it into a tray where it dries. So like if you want to cut up a bunch of bananas, they have dried bananas. I got bananas in the weed compartment again. Oh.
I think they put it in one of those. You know, whenever you watch a witch movie, they got the little thing and they got the little bowl,
The
and that
mortar
little
and the
stone
pestle or
thing.
whatever,
Is that what
yeah.
that's called?
Yeah.
And they like grinding it up.
Yeah.
Boil, doing wrong.
When these witches on meth, these witches are strung out.
They were pretty messed up. At that point, they didn't.
Were you
they
going
didn't know.
You were going for bubble, toil, and trouble.
Yeah, but I was messed up while I was doing it. Look, you gotta get high.
Bubbles,
Okay,
man.
that's my point. They was high.
That's witches. High witches.
witches.
They were
high.
The high witches.
They were high. You know, I
Keep
keep.
gonna let that happen.
Yeah.
We were a part of history right there.
I have 3 main keys I like to drive home every show.
Or as we say,
And I keep forgetting one. Every time I forget one.
Okay.
Every time I forget one of the key main points. And these are things that are
Point
supposed to be
third.
important to me, too. Now, I'm going to try to remember it now.
That being.
Rick Perry for president.
Yeah. Finally. Rick Springfield for president.
Gay
That's
marriage.
Jesse's girl, right?
Springfield, yeah.
I
I
can't
always
remember.
mix him up in 8675309.
No, that's Tommy
Tommy
Two-Tone.
Two-Tone, yeah.
That's Tommy.
For a good time call.
Bow, 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 bow. Dead
I just
silence.
want to be the backup singer who does the second I got it.
Yeah.
He goes,
I got it.
I got it. So I want to be that guy.
I'm trying to help you out there by providing the first I got it.
He's
but
like,
you
yeah.
provided it too.
I wasn't ready for that.
Let's try it again.
I wasn't ready for that level of support.
You know I always got your back on
It's
these.
like a girl who switched to a real bra too quick. I wasn't ready.
I can see what she would be throwing off.
I know women.
Is that your market research?
Yeah.
That's his T-shirt slogan.
I know women.
oh.
I know women.
There you go. We can make those shirts. I know women.
Worn only by pedophiles and Star Wars fans. I know women.
I know.
Spelled I-N-O, women, not K-N-O-W.
Right.
There you go.
I know women. It's like
Get it back.
a caveman not getting anything. Not getting it. I know women. I know.
I love the women who get upset when you say you know women and they go, "What women want dead?" And I go, "Dick." That's all I got left. That's all I got left.
When someone asks what women want, you take 5 minutes, pretend to think, write down something on a slip of paper and slide it to them. When they open it up, it will say everything. By that point, you've already left.
Oh,
So they
There's a
look up.
plan.
They look up and they.
That's revolutionary.
there's a plan. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Well, it has been fun chatting with you guys.
No doubt.
Chatting with all of you. I need a chatting song. It's been fun chatting with all of you. With all of you chatting. Bling, bling.
Nigger King Cole.
Coming to a city near you on the Chitlin Circuit, nigga. Chitlin Circuit. Coming up next on the Chitlin Circuit.
You so black. So much of you.
You're the one talking about some. How do you pronounce that, nigga King Cole?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's
It's a
ridiculous.
play on that.
Anyway, I'll start with our distinguished guest.
Fair enough.
Eric, is there anything you'd like to say to the people before we leave?
To the good people, keep listening. I'm doing a shameless plug. This is the best podcast. I'm listening all the way 3,000 miles away. You can listen
Nice.
from 3 miles away.
Thank
Make
you.
sure, no matter where you are, listening.
We'll take it.
Thank you.
blacks,
We
no doubt.
appreciate
The
it.
check is in the mail,
Just throw it in the bag.
and the mouth is being loosened for the blowjob. So,
I bought one of those cranks to crank my jawbone
Hey,
to widen it.
they used to call you the Model T of blowjobs.
That's right. I said a president. Is that how you say that? I said a
Precedent.
Yeah, press. Yeah, whatever.
You said a president.
Matt, is there anything you would like to say to the people before we go?
I would like to say I had a great time, and I'm very impressed with your setup. And your
Thank you.
enthusiasm is by far the best out of any podcast. Present or future.
The boldest and most sarcastic statement.
It's never going to get better.
It always gets better, don't you now? Stacy.
And I think what we can take
Enlighten
away from tonight is to always tip gay people. Because they have to remember they're saving up for their wedding, so
That's
we
right.
gotta make sure to tip them well.
Way to
Thank
come
you,
off the
thank you.
bench.
Yeah,
Serious contributions.
Jumped
Tying
in
it all
on that one,
together.
man. She jumped in on that.
Dipsy doodled us. Oh.
Dipsy doodle. Chauncey, let us know what's happening.
Oh man. Well, as always, remember to spay and neuter your pets. And I just, I had a dream the other night that my teeth were falling out, and I'm pretty sure that means that something's wrong with my junk. So just guys, just check your junk out when you have tooth dreams, please. Yeah, tooth dreams. That was the little known follow up to Hoop Dreams, where they follow those inner city kids to their dental appointments. Tooth dreams. That's literally keep going. That's the worst thing that's ever happened in the history of podcasting.
I thought you were
dead silence.
I thought you were looking at me for something like, why nigga keep going?
I thought that was the sign off.
Tooth dreams felt like a good capper. But now here we are. We are minutes later, it feels like. In some sort of audio wasteland.
Look, this is a quasi-live show, so these things happen.
Quasi-live.
That's why it's
by that you mean taped.
Yeah. I don't know if I mean taped or not.
That's a good rehearsal. Let's record.
All right. I left the lens cap on. The audio lens cap, guys.
Listen.
Oh.
People, you can learn from this show. Okay, I am having technical difficulties because the music won't play. I see it playing. I see the numbers going, but nothing's coming out. So that's kind of scaring me a little bit.
That's
because
poetic.
This is not a cheap fucking board. Let me tell you.
I see the numbers
this is
going.
not a cheap board. But I tell you what.
We're gonna make it
that
happen.
being said, I'm gonna switch to a different channel, and we'll give it a shot here. Oh, there we go. There we
inner
go.
workings. Yeah.
But you heard from our distinguished guest.
That's true.
You heard from Chauncey. You heard big news from Stacy.
Yeah.
Tip, black people. You gotta tip.
Only
Please
tip black
tip.
people, right?
No, because everybody else got a good grasp on it.
Right.
Black
no,
people.
only tip black waiters and waitresses. Wait, try.
That'd be cool.
Is it wait try?
Get that plural correct.
Yeah, that is
wait
how.
Try.
Yeah, wait try.
That would be cool if that happened.
Yeah.
Once again, the song is "Easy to Love" by the Jazzabells.
Oh.
Black people tip. Let's legalize gay marriage. Let's let the gays get married.
Let's legalize gay marijuana.
Oh. Gay marijuana.
I'm so
Let's
high.
stop persecuting gays.
so
Please,
high
people.
right now.
Okay. I'm Seaberry. It's been two blacks. We'll see you guys later.